Whipsaw action for stocks overnight, meantime, after contradicting comments from White House trade advisor Peter Navarro on the status of a U.S. China trade deal. Eamon Javers is going to break that one down for us. Eamon.
Yeah, Morgan, that's right. It was a Peter Navarro roller coaster last night after he went on Fox News and talked about the China trade deal with Martha McCallum. She asked him this question, and he gave this answer, and this is what set off the roller coaster last night. Take a listen.
Do you think that the president he obviously really wanted to hang on to this trade deal as much as possible, and he wanted them to make good on the promises because there had been progress made on that trade deal. But given everything that's happened and all the things you just listed, is that over?
It's over.
So Navarro saying it's over to the trade deal. Investors assumed that meant the United States was somehow pulling out of the trade deal. That sparked this instant sell-off in Dow futures overnight. Take a look at the chart, and you can see that cliff where it just drops off right in the middle of the chart there. And then it rallies back just as quickly. Why is that? Well, because Peter Navarro put out a statement a very short time after his Fox appearance in which he said this: "My comments have been taken wildly out of context. They had nothing at all to do with the Phase 1 trade deal, which continues in place. I was simply speaking to the lack of trust we now have with the Chinese Communist Party after they lied about the origins of the China virus and foisted a pandemic upon the world." Shortly after that statement was released by the White House, the president himself tweeted out just to reinforce the point that the trade deal is intact, and that gave investors heart to go back and buy and drive that rally back that we saw late last night in the Dow futures as well. And Morgan, all of this just highlights the tensions now within the Trump administration around the issue of China. The Bolton book, the John Bolton National Security Advisor book that came out last week, showing scenes in which Bolton says the president of the United States was pleading with Chinese leader Xi Jinping to help him win his election in the fall by buying agricultural products and helping the president in farm states. The White House has been at pains to deny that, saying that they are not working with the Chinese. They've never asked the Chinese for help in the election. The president has been trying to appear to be tough on China. These Navarro comments, I think, are in that vein, but perhaps he just got a little ahead of himself and suggested something that he didn't mean to suggest. In any case, it's all patched up now, Morgan. Back over to you.
Yeah, and certainly the chart tells the entire story for us. Eamon Javers, thank you. Also got to wonder what this means for Phase 2 talks.
You bet.
But we will get to that another day, perhaps.